Yeah, welcome back to Bubbly TV, where this time we take you all the way to Russia for a gig, where we almost get arrested by the Russian police, and we have to chop down a couple of trees to even get to the venue in the first place. For this and some behind-the-scenes footage, stay tuned. So it was a very early start for me indeed in London this morning, which required plenty of tea to get my arse in gear. The pandemic wasn't officially over yet, and I hadn't done any tours or any live shows for the past 18 months, but I did manage to get myself out the house eventually. So right now I'm on a race to Heathrow Terminal 2. Let's go and meet the others. He's in charge.
Apparently so.
So we've landed here, Terminal 2. Turns out timing was okay after all. And we're just looking for the rest of the guys. Might get a sandwich in and then hit the plane. 4-hour flight?
4 hours 10 minutes.
4 hours 10 minutes, precisely. And we're going to go to Moscow and stay there tonight. And then tomorrow we'll grab the coach and go an hour and a half north, I think. Venue, sound check, food. La la la. Catch it later on when something better's going on. Bye. So, at Heathrow Terminal 2 with the burgers, having a chicken burger. How's it going, lads?
Korean chicken burger.
Tasty burger.
A Korean chicken burger. Is it good? Yeah. Everyone's got a chicken burger. He's actually having a beer.
I called you. I tried to warn you.
Yeah.
You didn't. Cheers, gents. Yeah,
cheers everyone. Cheers. Have a great tour and all of that.
Yeah. Cheers, boys. Great enjoy your Yorkshire tea.
I polished off the whole tray.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Good work.
Yeah.
I think I would have. I don't know. I wasn't.
Look at these two. Alright, yeah. How was your flight? Did you have chicken or fish?
I kind of like had something semi-vegetarian. I don't like the food they have.
Passengers traveling with
Hello, how are you?
I should make stand.
Cool, thank you. It's a lovely summer's eve.
Yes, mate.
Good, I'm gonna get the old shorts on, I do. Landed. Hotel Intercontinental. It's about a 3/4 of an hour drive. It's so warm here. You wouldn't think you're in Russia. Let's do it. Oh, the mask. Oh my god. Right, so here we are. Russia. guys. In his tractor, it's fucking awesome. Ah, here we go. Mask. Hello, we're with that group. Thank you.
Today is a day for sitting. I've discovered that.
Yeah.
And also, I haven't had Kronenberg and enjoyed it.
So after a fantastic dinner and quite a few drinks, we headed out for a spot of sightseeing. I don't know where we're going, but we're moving on. Look at this place. So this is close to where we were last time. It's starting to become a local here.
Something more interesting is happening.
Walking up to the Red Square here. Reporting for your life. This is Bubbly TV in 2021. Just flown over to Moscow to do a gig with these guys, Mode Showband. Ironically, we were here just before the lockdown, and now we're just coming out of the lockdown, and these guys have called again. Didn't think it was going to happen, but we're actually here now, and it's so hot. It's currently about 28 degrees and almost midnight. What we weren't expecting is this hot weather. I'm actually really sweaty right now. It's hotter here than it is in London. Currently lost Edu. He's kind of in charge of us all, so we don't know where he is. We really hope to find him. Look at the moon. That's amazing. Yes?
Have you seen the fucking moon?
Yeah. It's awesome. Almost getting handcuffed by the Rossers here over in Russia.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
That's the best shot ever.
Some of the cleans I wish they had a bit more oomph to them.
I've heard that. I found that in Cambridge as well.
Yeah.
Rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bubbly TV. This time reporting to you live from Moscow outside the Intercontinental Hotel. We're just about to get in our van.
I know.
It's
Yeah, I
Sprinter.
thought that. But then
And we're going to the
when
venue, we're going to set up, then sound check and do a rock and roll show tonight at 11 o'clock, roughly. Something like that.
Yeah, probably about 1 o'clock.
We don't get to chill.
horrendous store.
Sorry, say that again.
Probably about 1 o'clock.
Thank you very much. Back to the studio. Edu the man.
I get paid to travel
How's it going? We were well out of the city by now, and because of some earlier bad weather, the road we were on was completely soaking wet, which was causing Edu here to totally lose his shit. But it was also making the rest of the crew a little bit edgy. And you need to go.
Talk to the camera. Fuck off.
Right, so Rory Diaries, episode 1. Rory really needs a wee. He's still really bumpy. It's exacerbating the situation. I keep mentioning it to the guys. I'm sure they're bored of hearing it. But it's life on the road, my friends.
So because Rory wouldn't stop whinging that he needed a wee, eventually we did pull over and, well, we all needed one. After that, we continued on our journey. However, we didn't get very far because, well, we ran into some trouble. Bubbly TV, we've currently run into a little bit of an obstacle here. Whatever came through here, it's been quite an angry sort of storm. And it's still in the area, as you can hear. Yeah, go Edu.
Oh, Edu, you told it to me.
So who are we going to eat first? We've got enough water.
I don't know, Joe looks pretty tasty.
What's it? Oh, we sacrificed it.
Yeah, we're going to eat you first.
Well, I mean, it's a backhanded compliment.
This really was a bit of a worry. Together we managed to break a few of the smaller branches off. But in order for the tour bus to get through, well, we needed some bigger tools, which we didn't have. But then... someone's got a chainsaw. I'm being eaten alive here through the mosquitoes as well. Like on cue, some Russian guy just came out of the bushes with a chainsaw and managed to cut the rest of the tree down. Yes! He's going to move the van.
Okay, this side.
That was lucky. Before you knew it, we were back in the van again. Yeah, I mean, look where we are, in the middle of bloody nowhere. There's just not going to be a pristine building with smoke machines and lasers in the middle of this, is there? So, we just arrived. Here we are, in the middle of nowhere. So, after a 3-hour journey, having a couple of wees and even sawing down a couple of trees on the way, we finally arrived at our venue. But because we were so far from civilization, our expectations weren't really high, but boy were we wrong. What the hell? Fucking hell, look at this. Wow. We really just couldn't believe what we were seeing. Apparently this was all a 60th birthday party for some Russian multimillionaire. There was a throne for him with real bearskins around it, and the stage. Wowzers. The only problem was that whatever storm had brought down those trees had also come through here before they put the roof on. And the result of that was that the whole stage and everything on it was absolutely soaking wet. Not bad at all, this.
All right.
What do you think?
Pretty decent.
Who'd have thought we'd find this?
Have you seen all the bears?
Yeah. Thank you. Right, so we're just about to sound check here. The kit I've been given is actually quite decent. It's a Yamaha Maple Custom. Check it out. I've got Custom K Sildren Silmals, and it's all really decent. Nice white coffee. So now the stage where I'm sitting is all the carpet's completely wet, so I'm currently slipping and sliding on the pedals, but there's a way to get around that as well. Kit's really decent, very happy here. Really, really good crew here, all sorting it all out. Very, very cool. The gear was all absolutely dripping wet, and the crew were doing their best to get on top of things again. And just when we thought we were getting somewhere, storms come in. Good job they're covering us up. Wow, going for it now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bubbly TV. This time to reporting to you live from the trailer. In here with the crew, we're just waiting for some din-dins. Some tea. Yeah, how's the crew feeling? All right? How was sound check?
It was alright.
Yeah? Happy with your ears and all that?
I love my ears.
I was going to say, it's the new D4000, have you seen? It's got USB at the back.
I'll fart on your head.
I can't believe we've actually got one of these in here. Do you want me to give you a head massage?
Proper wash.
Cheers, boys. Have a good gig.
You too, mate.
Can we need passports?
Everybody ready?
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
Good luck, guys.
Hey, man. So I just want to talk about the band a little bit and why I like playing with Mode so much. Edu here, which is the guy with the fantastic looking man bun that you can see here on the keyboards, he's not just a good looking fella, but he's also happens to be our MD, which stands for Musical Director. Now, as you can see in front of him, he has two microphones. One is just a normal ordinary microphone for him to sing his BVs through. The other one is a talkback mic, which is connected directly to our in-ears. So the audience can't hear what he's saying through that microphone, but the entire band can. And what he does is he gives us instructions as we're going along. He might add sections to it. Well, he'll suddenly say, okay, we're going to drop in a saxophone solo with just saxophone and drums in 3, 4, drop. He'll also talk us through structures, tell us when to end the song and what the next song is, and so forth, which to the people out front just makes you sound like the best rehearsed band in the world, but actually we're getting instructions from him on the fly. Now when you first start doing this, it's not that easy to react and listen and play all at the same time, but you do get used to it. But it's a modern world we're living in, so why not use technology to your advantage? But that's all for this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.